Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to your weekly reading for January 8th to the 14th. This is for Scorpio and Scorpio rising. And if you're new to my channel, I do a traditional cult across spread. I also use astrology and my guides to help bring a lot more clarity to get more specific and detailed with your reading, Scorpio. I do this because you know I love you. I want you to feel like it's a personal reading as if we're here one-on-one rather than a general spread. Lastly, I use astrology because it brings a lot more depth to your reading. So, Scorpio, first of all, Happy New Year. I missed you. I hope you had a great holiday. This month is going to be really gangbusters. It's going to be really great. Listen, this is really crazy. This is one of the busiest weeks of January, and it seems like you're going to be having a lot of conversations. It seems like money's going to be on your mind a lot too. You know, we still have Venus in Sagittarius and Mercury in Sagittarius, which is your second house of income. So there could be some, money matters that are floating by that you're thinking about. You could be having some thoughts about money or maybe even how to increase it, but you could also just be spending a lot of money and loving it with Venus there. But this week, the biggest deal is all the Capricorn energy and the new moon in Capricorn. Now, even before I get to this week, last week, Mars moved into Capricorn. Now, if you saw my January forecast, you know that's a big deal. That is a huge, huge deal. Mars is exalted in Capricorn. So Mars, the planet of ambition, of drive, right? In Capricorn, which is all about, getting down to business, really rolling your sleeves up. This is absolutely amazing. So you could have already hit the ground running, okay? In terms of like having a lot of different conversations and, having a lot of conversations, communicating. This is all happening in your third house. Capricorn is your third house. So that is the house of communication. So even contracts could be a big thing for you with the new moon in Capricorn this week. And then Mars, again, Mars has so much energy. It's giving you all that energy. I've been making the analogy that, Mars, if Mars is like Dennis the Menace, Capricorn is the mom, okay? The mom that's like, no, wait. Let's do this together. All right, so this is, again, Mars and Capricorn is amazing. It's really, 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 really great. You could also be like really social. You could be traveling too. There could be a trip that you're taking, maybe short distance versus like long distance. There could be some activity with also your siblings, aunts, uncles, neighbors. There could be some neighbor stuff, especially with with the fact that we're moving into Aquarius season and Pluto's moving into Aquarius, which is your fourth house. So a lot of you could be thinking about moving, have moved. There's just neighbor energy. All right. Just keep that in mind. Now, this week, there's a big aspect happening every day. Okay. Pretty much. The main ones that I want you to know is this week really starts on the 9th. Okay. On Tuesday. This is a special day. This is a really nice day because the sun is going to trine Uranus. Now, as we know, Uranus is in your 7th house of partnerships and relationships. So there could be something really nice and surprising that happens on this day, or even you having some sort of breakthrough. I mean, that's what Uranus is all about, right? Breakthroughs, innovation, surprises, the unexpected. But this is an amazing aspect. Now, why is this amazing is because on the same day Mars will sextile Saturn. Don't forget, Mars is your traditional ruler. You have really strong ties with Mars, okay? And so Mars sextiling Saturn is such a big deal. It's such a big deal. It's such a nice, sweet energy there. Remember, Mars all about action, and then Saturn, which brings that structure, brings that stability. And so it's sure Mars and Saturn are like the two malefic planets, but this is like a chef's kiss of an aspect. All right. So really great way to start off the week on the 9th. And then on the 11th, we get to the new moon in Capricorn. I think I mentioned in your monthly forecast, this new moon in Capricorn, because Mars is in Capricorn and the sun's in Capricorn, it's almost like this new moon has rocket boosters to it. So definitely one of the best new moons. New moons bring new beginnings, new opportunities, new cycles. So again, with it being in your third house, yeah, You could have like a very important conversation about something that you really want. You could sign a contract about something. You have to manifest. You have to put that energy out there, right? You have to plant the seeds, though. You have to take that action. So please, please take that action. Please take that action. If you do not, I am literally coming to your place and bringing crystals. Okay. Personally, I will come bring crystals. We will do it together. But definitely, please, please, please plant seeds. It is such an auspicious new moon. One of the reasons why too is because Jupiter and Saturn, they're so harmonious right now. And Jupiter, the planet of good luck, good fortune, expansion, right? And Saturn, again, bringing that stability. I mean, this is really nice. Okay, if this new moon is Beyonce, Jupiter and Saturn are the backup singers. However, they have little solos. They have like little solos here and there. So really, really great new moon. Take advantage of it. Now, one of the reasons why this new moon is so special and so nice is because the day after, Mars will trine Jupiter. Oh my goodness. Again, really, really great. It kind of bolsters this new moon. This is the most powerful day of the month. The most powerful day of the month. Take advantage. Take advantage. Take action for the things that you want. Okay. The best day of the month is at the end of the month. This is the most powerful day of the month. And remember, Mars, action, Jupiter, expansion, profit, good fortune, good luck, all of that. So it's absolutely nice. And then on the 13th, Mercury will move into Capricorn. And so this is, just getting just, again, you especially are going to have a lot of conversations that will matter for you. But again, take that action. Mercury in Capricorn, again, it's just being very pragmatic, very goal oriented, even just thinking about the things that you want and really putting things into action in your head. So write them on paper. All right. So, I did say that. I'm going old school. Who writes anymore, right? So Scorpio, let's get started. Let's see what's going on for you. I do. I write a lot. Let's see what's going on for you. For this week, January 8th to the 14th. Again, this is for Scorpio and Scorpio rising. If you want to read for your moon and your Venus, I would, if you know your birth chart, I would definitely recommend, if you're here for money, read your Venus. If you, finances, Venus, and then, because it's a new moon this week, I would recommend the moon. But let's go ahead and get started, Scorpio. See what's going on for you for January 8th. To the 14th. So, Scorpio, like I said earlier, I do a traditional cultic cross spread. Really does bring the best overview, in my opinion. If we need to pull clarifiers, we will pull clarifiers. Secondly, Scorpio, how was your holiday? What'd y'all do? Tell me what y'all do. I actually went on a trip with a Scorpio. That was really nice. It was during Mercury retrograde, so there were really fun moments of just a lot of when you travel during Mercury retrograde. Anyway, I'll stop rambling. Scorpio, you're good. You're good. Okay, you're good. Come on. Don't mess with me. All right, I'm joking. Let's do this, Scorpio. Speaking of money, come on. Get the 10 of Pentacles. Hello. I mean, it's raining money. It's raining pentacles in the form of the Tree of Life. Okay. You're good. It's almost like there's this new cycle that's happening for you. And I'm not surprised with this new moon. As I mentioned, it's a very good one. It's a very powerful one. It sets up this new cycle in your life. I want you to set intentions. But 10 is the end, right? 10 is the end. It brings this new cycle. All right. But there is this sense of comfort. There is a sense of a really good family energy, relationship energy that's coming through. But really good, as in other people in your life. You're feeling really good. You're feeling really good moving into this week. There's a lot happening in this card. A lot of abundance in this card. This is the card it's like the you made it card. It's all about wealth. It's all about prosperity. It's all about success. You even see the harvest here. You see how big the castle is. You see the 3 generations of family here as well. A lot of inheritance energy here as well. So there could be something that you could have inherited. It could have been in the form of money. It could have been, in the form of just receiving something that you really wanted. But it is, again, it's almost like you're set up in this great way. and you know what you want, and you're feeling really comfortable moving into this week. And it's really setting things in motion, setting wheels in motion for you for the Knight of Pentacles and the heart of your spread. Um, Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. Because what this week is, remember, Saturn's really active this week, okay? And Saturn brings that longevity, that commitment energy, that long-term energy. It is a planet of responsibilities and like hard knocks, but it's almost like whistle while you work, especially with the Knight of Pentacles, okay? Because the Knight of Pentacles is that knight that, sure, his horse isn't going anywhere. You can see his horse is just like la-di-da, right? But there's a reason for that. It's because look at the field behind him. It's the largest field in tarot. And so with this card, there's so many seeds that you can plant as he did. And now he's just waiting. And he's just like, I'm patient enough to sow my seeds and reap my rewards, no matter how long it takes, because it's all about that commitment, seeing things for the long haul. So it seems like there is some like, there are things happening in your life that have the potential to be everlasting, and you know this and you want it, okay? And so it can, because it's pentacles, it's also like money related, wealth related, could be a new job that you've gotten, could be something like some ascension in your career as well. But the biggest message of all is just really that structure, foundation, building this foundation in your life, okay, for this stability for years and decades to come. So it's very, very nice. It's very, very nice here. I really love it. Now, you did get the Queen of Pentacles in your challenge area. So the biggest message that's coming through is just really just, well, two messages are coming through. The first one is don't be, how do I say this nicely? No, I'm joking. You're going to be fine. And so don't be like that person that's like, if your partner, for instance, is like, I want to get organic eggs. Don't be that person that's like, let's get the normal eggs. It's 4 cents cheaper. Okay. Let's compromise. Let's compromise. Okay. So that there may be a week, something this week, and it may not even be, it could be like, she is very maternal. So it could be like a maternal figure that is also, that's coming out, that is, that person as well in your life, if it's not like a significant other, someone who is just, you may see like really weird about money this week. So just be open to like, oh, okay, that's strange strange. 4 cents is a big deal for you, but let me figure out why. I wonder why. Let's talk about this. So be that person, okay? Be that person. The other thing is really keep your eyes on the prize now, okay? There's a lot of like growth. There's a lot of fertility with the Queen of Pentacles, who does have the resources to build the world that she wants for herself, okay? And so you do not want that to slip from your fingers. So it's also like, when you are putting wheels in motion this week, when you are manifesting or planting seeds, really don't take your eyes off the prize. All right. If you are on a bumper car, and you're texting and bumper car driving like that, put the phone away. There's cars coming this way, bumper cars coming this way. You want that 2 minutes to be bumper car free. Like, you don't want no other bumper car to hit you in the 2 minutes in that carnival. All right. So put your phone away. That text is, it's just 2 minutes. It's just 2 minutes, right? So just really, really have that focus, okay? Have that focus. And it's more about staying in touch with this commitment energy and just not taking your eyes off it, okay? And there also could be like little moments here and there, especially because like with Venus in Sagittarius and Mercury in Sagittarius in your second house of salary, of income, of finances, really could be a thing now. Because remember, Sagittarius, like even for you, it's you're water. Sagittarius is fire, right? So I mean, do the math. So it could be a little, as I've always said, with Mercury and Sagittarius, you do want to have one foot on the ground, okay? Now, The reason why I'm really harping on that is because you also have the devil and the high priestess. Very interesting. Very interesting. So the devil in your crown. First, I have to just can I just tell you, like, the devil's come up in everybody's readings so far. I mean, like, maybe one or two it hasn't, but it's been really interesting. Not surprised because the devil will often come up like around New Year's, or and New Year's just coincidentally is Capricorn season. The devil is Capricorn, okay? And so there is going to be a sense of, there is something that on your mind that it's just like, okay, it's there may be, it may be like a fear that you have to face. It may be like a habit that you know that you shouldn't be doing. It may be something that you're just like, okay, I really have to stop this, and it may be on your mind this week. It may be that thing that you have to let go, or a conversation that you may have to have. It's more to your benefit, though. All right, especially with the Queen of Pentacles challenging the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, it can have to do with money, and yeah, it can have to do with partnerships. I mean, you do see the two people here chained from the Lovers card, right? And so it is, the chains are free. You can break free anytime you want. And when I say partners, it doesn't, I always say it's not just love. It can be career, okay? It can be a best friend. It can be like with a family member right here, okay? So there is something where it's almost like on your mind, like, okay, I need to have this conversation because it's not good for my like headspace right now. All right. And it may have to do with money, but you have to communicate that. It could also be like a sibling, like I said, or a family member or a neighbor, or there just could be something about that. But just keep your eyes on the prize. You're going to be fine. Conversations you have to have those conversations. There, you just don't want to, you don't want to lose. You don't want to lose what is it? Fumble. Is that it? Fumble the football. But you got the High Priestess, which is absolutely great. Okay, so it looks like there is going to be a lot of, well, I would encourage it, but I already feel that you're going to be fine intuitively. I always say you are one of the most intuitive signs, but the High Priestess is all about intuition, okay? And the High Priestess came up in the root of your spread. Now, what I love about the High Priestess is that she rules the moon, all right? So again, a lot of that energy in Capricorn, which is your third house of like communication. All right, so communicating. Even I would even say, especially looking at your spread here, even with the devil in your crown, a lot of like nonverbal communication could be a thing too. So like, don't like look at people weird, and don't like if someone looks at you weird too, maybe they're actually flirting and you're just like, you're like, what? Like, don't be reactive, be responsive. But again, I think that you're going to be fine, especially with the High Priestess and the root of your spread. Okay, really just like being in touch with your intuition, and really just knowing that like if you are hesitant about things, or if there are some things that you feel like there is like this tug of war of like, should I or should I not, or those kind of things, trust your intuition. Okay, that is going to make all the difference. Now, you do have the Ten of Swords in your future. Okay, so very, very, very interesting, especially with the devil in your crown. There is a sense of, 10, like I explained, with you see that you got two tens here. Well, interestingly, right? Like, because it's all like, you have a court card. I'm sorry, court card, major arcana down your cross, and you have these two tens flanking him. And so the Ten of Swords, 10, as I explained, is the end. And so it's almost like learn from everything that happens this week, good and bad, okay? But especially with this card in your future, this is saying that there is this potential. You have this potential for anything that has been like, right? That double energy in your crown. It is a good time to nip it in the bud. All right, nip it in the bud. Should something arise this week, and again, it can have to do with money, but swords are the mental suit. All right, and so as I explained, 10 is the end. This is the card of new dawn. So those dark clouds are actually clearing. The sun is coming through, and so it's almost like there's this rebirth energy. But again, with the swords completely piercing this young man, it's almost like you have to learn You have to learn from any of the challenges or anything that you've gone through to move into this next cycle. Otherwise, you could be trapped in this cycle of always having to experience this, right? We're talking about karma now. And if you want to even go like deeper and more meta than that, it's just like reincarnation, right? If whether you believe it or not, it's just like when people say like, a former life, you move into this next life, but this next life is all those lessons that you didn't learn and you have to learn them. So you want to learn all your lessons and learn from them. And not only does it, make you a better version of yourself. Again, it prepares you for, should any challenges do arise, you're prepared for it next time. And I'll even clarify that for you, because you're a Scorpio and I love you. And you're going to be fine. Yeah. Just you're going to be fine. You're going to be 1000% fine. Because it does feel like there is going to be something, like I said, nipped in the bud. You did get the Six of Cups, which is one of my favorite cards. And it is Sun in Scorpio. So you pulled like one of your own cards. This is a card of like kindness and sharing. This is just such a beautiful card. 6 is the heart of the tree of life. And this is the biggest house in tarot. All right. So this is indicating a lot of comfort, a lot of security, a lot of protection, you being able to let your guard down. In order to do that, again, you have to nip something in the bud should it arise. And if there's any challenges that you've been going through or things that have like maybe like luring you to the dark side, especially like thinking about things like a lot. I'm getting more like fear of like future. If you get out of that mind space, you're going to be fine. You're going to be 1000% fine. All right. This is a really also the big card of nostalgia. Okay. So keep that in mind too. You could have a lot of great nostalgic moments that come after you clear this headspace. If there is just stuff going on up here, and it can lead you to these nostalgic moments that bring you a lot of joy. I would tap into that energy too. Nostalgia is it is proven through research. It improves your quality of life and well-being and whatnot. So I mean, you're good here. All right, you're good. It's just nip it in the bud. Now let's get to your stuff. Scorpio, if you like this reading, would be great if you like, subscribe, leave comments. Let me know what you're thinking. What's going on? Tell me how you are. What's going on with your partnerships? That's a big thing for you now. And if you haven't felt it yet, which I know that you have, you're going to feel a lot more now that Jupiter has gone direct. Jupiter being in your 7th house of partnerships and relationships. Oh my gosh. You're good. Don't even talk to me. You're good. No, I'm joking. Scorpio, come on. Look at this. This is insane. So now, look, you got the 5 of Pentacles, okay? And so you really, really, it is a matter of you getting out of a specific kind of headspace. If you don't feel that you are verging in that path, like where it is like your mindset, it's like maybe it's like pessimistic thinking, or again a little bit of like fear of the future, like what's gonna happen or why is this happening or whatnot. It really could be also just something that you are like there's some sort of vice that you're attached to and you're just like, okay, I really gotta just all right, because that's going to make way for all these all this abundance to come into your life. And when I talk about abundance, oh my goodness, you got the Ace of Cups in your external factors area. Aces, as you know, usher in new change, new beginnings. In fact, out of the minor arcanas, the most new change, right? Cups, all about your emotions, intuition. But this is something that is bringing you, this card is like the holy grail, okay, of tarot. We call it the heart of tarot, by the way. This is all your senses, like, having this nirvanic experience. This is the card where I always say, think about the last time something just so joyful happened in your life. It brought you to tears. It seems like that is happening now. As long as you let go of that devil energy, but you are golden. You're absolutely golden, because I'm going to go ahead and skip that and show you that in your final outcome, you got the Ace of Wands. You're good. You got 2 aces here. You're good. You're absolutely good. Aces, again, new beginnings, new change. Wands, all about your passions, all about even like ideas that you have, creative ideas, artistic ideas. There could also be ones are heavily associated with work and enterprise and career and whatnot. So there could be something new coming in that capacity too. But you've got two aces during the new moon in Capricorn, the week of the new moon in Capricorn. When I say plant seeds, I mean you do see the leaves sprouting from the wand, okay? Plant those seeds this week. What do you want? You're gonna get it. You're gonna get it. Just remember, learn from things like challenges that you may have have come to like a completion with that, right? And then you're just gonna move forward in this very comfortable way. In fact, you see that lone cup up here in the Six of Cups, referring back to the Ace of Cups. And then over here, you see the Ace of Wands in your final outcome. Again, there is something new coming through, something that you really, really want. And then the Two of Pentacles here, it's just saying that there is, again, like I said earlier, maybe there is like that should I, shouldn't I, like energy that I was feeling earlier. And then here it's just, just kind of like affirmation. There may be something that you may have to have like a little grip on a little bit more than one thing than the other if you've been kind of like on a seesaw. And it could also be like in your physical reality. Pentacles, again, are your physical reality. With the Queen of Pentacles in your challenge area, it could be someone who is, it's not like they're out to get you. Like it's their maternal side, but it may be like a maternal side, like those shoelaces are 0.04 cents more than the other shoelaces. Let's just get this one. Let's have that conversation. All this energy, Capricorn's in your third house of communication, but you're gonna be good. You're gonna be fine. I love this. Comfort, protection, right here, security, right here. You have unity, harmony, all this. Like it's just again like this elation to a whole other level. One last thing before I close this. You do see the dove at the top, okay? The universal symbol of peace and harmony coming into your life with all this protection and comfort. Doves, by the way, mate for life, okay? So again, that partnership energy that is really strong with Jupiter in your seventh house of partnerships and relationships. And again, that could, yeah, sure, love in terms of, your significant other in romance, but then also career too. If you're here for career, all right, a BFF, all right, BFF energy, your Beavis to Butthead, or your Minnie Mouse to your Mickey Mouse, or your Romy to your Michelle, any of those, you do you, Scorpio. But anyway, Scorpio, you're amazing. Thanks so much for tuning in. If you like this reading, it would be great if you like, subscribe, leave comments, let me know what's going on. You got two aces. Who are you? And the Knight of Pentacles in the heart of your spread. You're on your way. You're good. And next week, wow, the big week of Pluto moving into Aquarius. That is going to be, there's also a lot of other stuff happening next week too. Yeah. Oh gosh. Mercury trying to, okay, we'll talk about that next week. All right. So thanks so much, Scorpio. I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.